Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, opening day baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the New York Yankees. So almost ready to get underway. Pitching in our game today, Garrett Cole. What's the scouting report on him?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
The wind to kick the pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. A strikeout and a second of the game for the Cole train. And now the right fielder, Sal Frelick. Just missed. 1 out, bases empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. William Contreras digs in now. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out this side in the first. And we're back. And today's starter, Freddie Peralta. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And that one hammered. That's back. And that's going to bang against the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's there at third with a triple.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
1 down, runner at third. Aaron Judge at the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 away with a runner at third here on opening day. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Fires over to Hoskins. Judge out on the play. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
That clips the zone, and a count 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
2 outs. He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. His first homer of the year. The Yankees score first. It's 2-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So 2 away with nobody on. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. That one misses. Now 3-1. And that's low for ball 4.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
And now Austin Wells. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Chourio gets under it, makes the catch, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, Rhys Hoskins to the plate.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts. Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Next for the Brewers, Joseph Ortiz. 2 outs. There goes the runner. This one in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
On the ground to the left. Into the outfield. Base hit. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single, and they trail by 1.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control. And
oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here in the Bronx, Singy, and we talked about expectations this year for the Yankees, but we haven't brought up their trip to the World Series last year.
Yeah, they had the most wins in the American League and won their first pennant in 15 years. Hard to believe that, huh? It's tough not labeling that type of a year as a success.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And up next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. 1 down, base is empty. That one fouled off. 2-2. And that one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch is outside. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A massive home run. It's 3-1.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe. Ball to strike. This one popped up right side. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Andrew Monasterio. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
It really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but he just barely sneaked in there.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Sal Freeland. Off the mark there, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. And now it's William Contreras. Way out front for strike 2. But Chris, through the early stages, he has fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back in the Bronx, now the number 2 hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Aye.
Oh, that one's behind him. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
All over that one right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Runner on the move. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Out to short. On to first. Judge out on the play. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Pickoff throw. And he's back in on a dive. Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save. Up and in, and it's 2-2. Smoked on the ground a second. Terang over to first in time. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play.
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. Giancarlo Stanton goes deep. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 5-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Major League. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Got it. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9. Jackson Chourio up now. He became the 5th youngest player to start on opening day in the divisional era. Singy, can you name the others?
Well, Ken Griffey Jr. seems like a good guess for this one.
That's right. I'll give you the others. Adrian Beltre and Robin Yount.
Got it. Yount must be on that list twice because he was only 18 when he made his debut.
Exactly.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Bellinger tracks it down for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. DL Hall.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Center field, Mitchell sizing this one up. 1 away. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now here's Trent Grisham. In the dirt.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, said, "You're trying to put me out of business."
Cabrera dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
That one hammered center field. Mitchell moving back. Gone into Monument Park. That one landed amongst the legends.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So digging in, Anthony Volpe. Two outs. And now 2-2.
2 strikes.
And that one is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 7-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here is Aaron Judge. In the dirt, blocked. The Yanks up big in this one here on opening day. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A 2-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 9-1.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, number 77, on for his major league debut. So we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point.
That one blasted deep to right. Gone. He dunks it off the foul pole. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. his second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 10-1.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But
and he beats it. He's safe.
hey, I got to give him credit for busting it down to first to beat out that hit. Speed is obviously not a big part of his game. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
And that's downstairs and outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
This is Bryce Terang. High chopper to third. And safe. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Singy, it looked like he might have beat it in real time, but that play was really close. So they want to take another look.
Yeah, this is a tough decision to make, Boog, and it feels like it could go either way, but it might be worth a challenge if there's any doubt at all.
So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him. And the batter will be the shortstop, Andrew Monasterio. 2 down, nobody on. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. 3-2. Payoff pitch. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Yelich at the dish. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
2 strikes.
Monasterio, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one ripped. Gone. He'll circle the bases. His first homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-3.
Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
And here is Sal Frelick. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here in New York, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Outside with a breaking ball. Lifted in the air, right center field. Frelick pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. And next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. 2 away now.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
That one is hammered right field. Frelick ranging back, and that is gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. It's 11-3.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. Back for more from the Bronx. Here's the catcher, William Contreras. One now.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. 1-2 to Contreras. Right through there, got it. Now it doesn't strike outs for him in this one. And here is Hoskins. Just missed.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. The Brewers with a lot of ground to make up here on opening day. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now at the plate, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Lined into right. Frelick makes the play, and there's one away. Here comes Aaron Judge.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 12-3.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So the Brewers bring out a new pitcher from the pen, Aaron Ashby. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. Ball 4, tried another curve but couldn't locate it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's Stanton now. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Checks over to first. Back safely. Runner on the go. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Runner goes again. On the ground, right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now it's going to be Austin Wells. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Chourio makes the play. Runner tags for home. He scores on the sac fly, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. Paul Goldschmidt now. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back in the Bronx, here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. They turn things over to the southpaw, Tim Hill.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And that is downstairs. The count now 2-2. In the air, left field, down the line. Reaching down, makes the catch. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. Strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one is downstairs. Full count 3-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. 2 outs. Swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And the next pitch is way outside. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. Oh, great stop. To first. Nicely done for the out. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. The Yankees up big in this one here at the bottom of the 7th. That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
To the right side. Finds his way through, base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Grounder might be 2. Ortiz out. Over to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. Back in New York, we go to the 8th. Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. New pitcher on here, Scott Efros.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Popped up. Chisholm. And out number 1 on the grab. Now it's Christian Yelich. 1 down, base is empty. Ground ball to the right side. And it's off the bag. And it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Swings and misses, struck him out. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out there to center, and it drops in. The throw in, but it's offline.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. Two outs. To third, Cabrera. That's out number 3. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Up and in. Look out.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he hits a ground ball right side. The throw to first. Awesome play there. It's Aaron Judge now.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Outside low. And now it's 3-2. Three and two. The pitch is outside and ball 4. And here comes Bellinger. The 1-1. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Mitchell moving back. Out of here. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 15-4.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great.
Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Jared Koenig.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think
fires over to first. And the lefty reliever does his job. Just one pitch to get the Jackson Chourio now at the plate. Got him swinging. Next for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Just 1 out remaining for the Brewers. Next for the Brewers, Joseph Ortiz. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
This one ends 15-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.